Now how's Ding going to deal with this red adjacent to the
8.
black spot there? Probably, in just dropping this in dead weight, he can avoid the cannon on the red when he pots the black in a few seconds.
9.
With the red to the same pocket. There's just enough room for him.
$16. $17.
The shot should just push another 2 or 3 reds into open plate. Nice shot to have this because he has the red just above the blue spot should the white drift. Now can he get through to one to left corner? I think he can. He's okay.
24. $25. $32.
O'Sullivan left himself a tricky red virtually along the black rail, failed to pot it.
Yeah, he's just a bit straight in the red to middle. He can't get on the black off it. Playing the one in the corner's risky because position's not guaranteed. He may just play the one in the middle, follow through off the cushion and leave a mid-distance green or brown. Just playing the deep screw off this, hoping to... Sorry, my mistake.
33.
Managed to just hold it. Beautiful little cannon.
Brendan Moore is the referee.
$39. $40. $47.
Ding well in and apparently heading for a 2-0 lead.
48. $51.
Good position on pink or black here. He'll be playing for a choice of both, on and off the cushion.
52.
Soft bounces on the black, big bounces on the pink. That was the last thing he wanted, wasn't it? Grossly underhit that, Clive.
Gave himself an unexpected difficulty. but with a soft screw off a thin edge.
59.
He retrieves the position.
Thank you. 60.
Yeah, that was clever as well from Dingjin Wei. Playing any one red there.
66.
Was new and playing it with an extra bit of pace. He was always bound to have something. He's got this red to left middle. Or did the thin cut back to the corner, whichever one he fancies really. But it was missable. Now, has he done any damage?
66.
Once Ding had got the reds open, it looked odds on that he was going to take a 2-0 lead, but he falls down. The awkward cutback just fails.
Yeah, the red that Ronnie was shaping up in the middle there, in terms of difficulty, it's right up there. That's why he's thinking about playing cushion first. An element of safety in this, I would imagine. Yeah. Quite deliberately played the cue ball up the table.
Dingjin Wei 4.
Look where he got the cue ball though, in case he didn't pot the red.
Yeah, it was good percentages. Dingjin Wei there. Give himself two chances, A, the pot, and B, putting Ronnie in trouble. Now, what's he shaping up for here? I thought for a second he was taking a pot on, but he finds the gap through green and brown. This is genius. Brilliant shot.
Ding 41 in front, but with 4 reds left, that's not conclusive. There might be after this visit though.
Yeah, he found one there, didn't he, Ding? That terrific safety from Ronnie. Now, can he find his way onto a red here? He still needs another red, remember? Oh, this is brilliant. Force the angle down for a choice of 2, and that's a frame winner.
6. Seven.
So it's going to be 2-0 to Ding for sure.
13. 14. Nineteen. 20. 27. Ding Junhui, 27. And the
Ding Junhui striking the ball beautifully. Leads Ronnie O'Sullivan by 2 frames to 0.
Welcome back to the Champion of Champions tournament. This is the final match in Group 1. Ding Junhui is up against Ronnie O'Sullivan for a place in the semi-finals. Ding has dominated the opening 3 frames, a break of 53 enough to win the opening frame. In the second, a break of 66 was enough, and the third, although a lot closer, went the way
31.
of Ding as well, who now has a 3-0 lead over O'Sullivan. This is now the 4th, O'Sullivan at the table.
$36. 37.
That last blue that Ronnie played took it to the absolute inch. Now, in normal circumstances, knock these up without any problems whatsoever, but he's under just a little bit of pressure at present.
44. 45.
That was a good shot as well. He's pretty much guaranteeing now that he's going to have a nice angle in this black should he have to play a cannon the last 2 reds. He's just checking the scoreboard. 29
52.
in front. This next black puts him 37, so obviously needs one more red. There you see the
53.
nice angle. Not sure whether he needs to play a cannon or does the top one go.
Foul.
Very unlucky.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 53. Ding Junhui, 7.
Now he's going to be even more unlucky. He's left these 2 reds in a plant.
One.
Good early spot, Clive, and he's taking full advantage, isn't he, Ding? Dropped somewhere nicely in this last red. Give himself a chance. Of course, the brown's not easy, but worry about that come the time.
In all the years I've known him, I've never known O'Sullivan moan about his luck, but he was doubly unlucky there.
6.
Going in off from the positional cannon. Worse still, leaving the plant.
Ding Junhui, 6.
Well, hasn't left the red, but at least from the O'Sullivan point of view, he didn't pot it and possibly go on to clear up.
Thanks.
And he'll be disappointed with that. That was a decent chance for Ronnie to play a telling safety shot, but given that chance to Ding.
Yes, the blue and pink in the middle of the table were offering good snookering possibilities there. Poor shot from Ding, the unintended double kiss, but the red runs safe. Just having the run of the balls at the moment. That's more like it.
Yeah, that was clever. Quite deliberately using black, blue and pink. Snooker Ding played it absolutely beautifully. Now, if he doesn't hit it the first time, Ding, we know he'll hit it within 2 or 3 shots, so as ever, it's not the hitting it, it's leaving it safe. Well, one thing, he'll be playing it with plenty of pace. He's got to get distance between the balls here. Now, where's the cue ball going?
Foul, the miss.
Interesting to see if Ronnie puts
Ronnie
this
O'Sullivan
back.
4. Yep.
It was a possibility, but not a sitter.
Okay. Ronnie. Okay.
So the percentage decision undoubtedly was to have the cue ball replaced for Ding.
Just, if there's any run going at the moment, Ding's having it, isn't he, Clive? Does even out in the end.
Well, not always.
Not always, it doesn't. As you said earlier, he is just having 1 or 2 little rubs that make all the difference, especially towards the end of a frame. You're battling on the last red. Oh, this is clever as well. Tapping the table from Ronnie. I tell you what, this isn't easy to hit. Can he get through the gap? Pot this. Oh, he's gone round the back of it.
Foul.
That's disaster.
Ding Junhui 6.
Well, he wasn't just hitting it, he wanted to hit it from the back in such a way that the red didn't hit the brown.
Yep. Can we get this up for, do you think? Can we get this on the screen?
So foul and a miss is the call. Brendan Moore calling for television pictures assistance.
Yeah, he's not far away there, Brendan. Yeah,
No?
I had my eagle eye on the pink just after the white made contact with it.
Paul, can you use that?
It's not far away.
You know where the pink? Yeah?
That was the position.
You got it on both? That way.
One of those where a couple of millimetres can make a difference.
Yeah, it's about a quarter ball towards the bottom right hand pocket, isn't it? He needs to move the pink if we're nitpicking. You see it maybe about half ball towards that pocket.
Pink. Look alright.
Doesn't make any real material difference to the shot, really. One thing you can be sure of, Ronnie won't play it and have any advantage.
Alright. Yeah.
So it's not far away. That's pretty well done from Brendan.
Okay, Ding. Yeah.
changed his shot, but not to his advantage, as it's turned out. A let-off.
It's a big let off, that, isn't it? Let's just check the scoreboard here. He's 15 in front, Ronnie. Red-green here, I would imagine, if he gets round the back of the black. And that would be enough. Oh, he's perfect in blue or pink, so barring anything silly, it looks like he's going to get his first frame in the board.
Seven.
Just yellow and green needed.
9.
O'Sullivan had to wait a long time for a good chance. He made 53 from it, but it's still been a struggle to clinch the frame. Now that he has, though, he is back in the match. 4-0 down.
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
Would have been
16
a
in the
mountain.
front.
3-1 is still difficult, but he is back in contention. Ding Junhui leads Ronnie O'Sullivan by 3 frames to 1 at the mid-session interval.
Welcome back to the final match in Group 1 between Ronnie O'Sullivan and Ding Junhui. Ding has dominated the early exchanges and went into a 3-0 lead. O'Sullivan pulled one back in the 4th. This is now the 5th with Ding at the table.
Didn't expect Ding to miss that.
Ding Junhui, 6.
He's been pretty sparing with his unforced errors this evening. But that was a bad one. And of course the last red in the last frame before the interval was a bad one.
Eight. 9. 60. 17.
Now choices for Ronnie. Does he play for the one loose red? Does he play the deep screw off the face of the pink? Looks like the deep screw. Can't ask for much better than
22.
that. Great split.
$23. $30. 31.
He started this little break. There was an awful lot on, was there? Okay, he had a couple of loose reds, but we're barely 2 minutes into it. He's on 38 and counting.
38. 39.
Maybe forced to play for the red on the black cushion here. Doesn't really want to. Played it about as well as he could have done. Nice angle here. Drop it in.
47. $54. 55.
'No problems here for Ronnie being left-hand. Well,
62.
almost as good left-handed as he is right. So not be a problem. Just a little soft screw. Oh,
63.
That's a horror shot from Ronnie. You can see it in his face, the disappointment.
Well, so near the winning line, but simple screw shot for black. Grossly misjudged.
Things probably as surprised as Ronnie is. That positional mistake. At least he's doing the right thing. He's putting the brown on the side cushion.
Ronnie O'Sullivan. 63.
That mistake came when O'Sullivan needed only black and one more red.
Things wasting no time in getting this red on the left cushion into play if he can. He's thinking about swinging the cue ball round behind the black and back into baulk, hoping to put the red somewhere in play.
Caught the red too thin, hence the cannon on the black, hence the apparently simple frame clinching chance for O'Sullivan.
1.
So there you see, should be
6.
that's the winning line. In the blink of an eye almost, it's back to 3-2 when half an hour or so ago, for all the world, it looked
7.
like it was going to be 4-0 to Ding. It's game on now.
$40. 50.
I think you can visibly see Ronnie just trying to up the pace here, Clive. I know the frame's finished, but he's just trying to get freedom in his cueing that he had in this afternoon's match. Just trying to let his arm go.
20. 21.
Nice feeling for a professional snooker player when the frame's long but one. A few easy reds to
28.
just punch in, just to get that confidence.
29.
O'Sullivan was unable to work up any rhythm in the
36.
first 3 frames, partly because Ding was keeping him out. And when
38.
he did get a chance. He lost position unexpectedly.
41.
But this is more like it from O'Sullivan's point of view.
45. 50.
Unexpectedly, O'Sullivan lost position on 63. But with 50 in addition,
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
he takes the frame and reduces his arrears to 3-2. Back in it.
Welcome back to the Champion of Champions tournament and the group final between Ding and O'Sullivan.
One.
Right in the heart of the pocket. Now, two choices here. Into the pack, or does he disturb the two reds? Tried to disturb. It's unlucky there, really.
8.
Yeah, anything but a full ball contact, which he did get, and he was bound to be on one of them. See, it was a little bit unlucky that. It was a good shot he played.
Nine.
Suppose we can say he's a bit unlucky not to get the cue ball out of baulk.
Unlucky in one sense. Sorry, one shot and then lucky again there, but this green's a tester. Definitely taking it on. That was tough.
Ding Junhui.
That was
9.
very, very tough. He'll be lucky if he covers the black, and he has done.
One.
Now, two options here, Ronnie. I would favour playing the brown here off two cushions. The back end of the pack. Depends what shot he prefers to play. It's similar to a game or two ago. Pink. Oh.
Six.
Somehow or other the red stayed out, Clive, and it's a good chance.
Well, there was an earlier frame
7.
when O'Sullivan very unluckily went in off from a pack opener when he was on 53, although he did ultimately win that frame.
Eleven. 12.
You can just see there, I think the pink will go in its own spot there, you see it. Certainly will now after that shot now. Is he on the red? I think he is.
18. 19. 25. 26. 32. 33. 39. 40. 40.
Played quite deliberately there for choice of pink or blue. Having come the wrong side of the blue, he's still got to play one more good shot here, and that's really poor.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Felt he rushed it.
40.
In all honesty.
Looks just about potable, but very tight.
Little opportunity here for Ding Junhui. If he plays this well in behind, yellow or brown, plays it properly, as I say. He oh, now where's the red going? Oh, he's okay. But as I was saying, there's no real path back down the right hand side of the table here for Ronnie, so he may have a problem. Just have to play the red in between pink and blue, just wafer thin. Cue ball straight up and down the table. It's the only shot he has here. Just opted for an ultra defensive safety. It's giving Ding a chance to get in behind brown and yellow this time. Could play the red next to the pink, but he'd just be pushing it to the side cushion, which obviously is no good to Ding Junhui, so he wants to get a few more balls open. Just bringing the green and black. Just trying to open the game up, as I say.
As he needed to, 31 behind.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan 4.
Question is, can O'Sullivan get at potable red from the D?
He's got a nice gap through here, Clive, hasn't he? choices. Can either hold for blue to same pocket or cue ball into the middle of the table for green. Opted for the blue.
One.
Just about good enough, I think. Just past the red.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Careless.
Yeah, as you see this, he didn't have all of the pocket to play. You see he was playing at the far jaw. And still we expect Ronnie to get that type of shot.
One.
I don't think he played it any quicker than he normally does, but it just didn't go in.
Looks like Ding wants to get this
6.
black back in the spot after this straight red. Screw this cue ball back about 6 or 8 inches. Be nicely on the black to left middle. Be right back in the frame.
Seven.
When O'Sullivan went into the lead in this frame with 40, it looked as if he was on the way to levelling at
14.
3 all, but he's lost momentum.
15.
Didn't catch the red as he hoped to.
22.
Yeah, it wasn't the black that was the poor shot. It was the red before it. He just didn't get high enough on the black. He wanted to take the one over the pocket first. So the way the table is, 14-point lead for O'Sullivan. It's quite a big one.
22.
But at least he's played a really classy safety shot there. Nothing much for Ronnie to play here. Looks like he's trying to play it. Now this is difficult. This is very difficult. Never certain of where the cue ball was going. Looks like Ding can get through. Maybe not plain ball, but probably play it with a little bit of right hand side if he can't, just to bend it round the blue a touch. Did look though as though he played it plain ball. It was tight.
Missed it thick.
Now this is a big shot here. If Ding Junhui can get 14 off these last 2 reds, he's not going to need the pink. It's on the side cushion. How well did he hit that right in the middle of the pocket? As I say, the key thing is here, if he can get red-blue, going to need the pink that's on that left side cushion.
Eight.
Now choices here, just depends which one he fancies. He can cut it to right middle. Not sure if it's in and off in the yellow pocket though. But he'll know what he needs to do here. As I say, only one ball he'll be playing for here is the blue. That's the key to the frame. Well, surprisingly it looks like he's coming back for black, but either way, dramatically it's the same thing, and he couldn't have played that any better. Perfect angle in the black. So one good shot here. He's huge favourite.
Yeah. 16. $18. $21.
It looked as if 3-all was coming up when O'Sullivan struck the front with the 40 break. But
25.
now Tig needs only a blue that he could pot with his eyes shut to go 2 frames ahead.
30. Ding Junhui, 30.
To leave O'Sullivan needing a snooker with only pink and black remaining. First requirement, keep the pink out, which he has been unable to do.
6. Frame.
So Ding Junhui leads Ronnie O'Sullivan by 4 frames to 2. Ding Junhui leads Ronnie O'Sullivan by 4 frames to 2, and it's largely because he's made fewer unforced errors. Unforced errors of various types, missed pots, missed position. And in one case, a very poor shot selection. Miss-hit safety. They well have got away with it though.
Something tonight that's been noticeable for me in Ronnie O'Sullivan's game. Last 2 or 3 years, he's really worked hard on his safety. He takes his time around the table, has a good look at what he's doing. Tonight he just seems to be going to the table and playing the first shot that presents itself. I'm not saying he's not trying hard, because of course he is. He's not taking the care and attention for me on his safety game. He's just made a few, as Clive has said, a few too many unforced errors.
Well, Turned out there was a potable red. Because of the pace that the red returned to the bunch and scattered it, I suppose Sullivan's slightly unfortunate not to have the pot to either of the black pockets, but picked that one out nicely to the baulk.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
It's not just the snooker that's good here from Ronnie. He's getting it tight in behind the green. He's given Ding more than a few problems here. There's no easy path to that red in the bottom right of the table. So he's going round to look at, isn't it? But the blue's somewhat in the way. This is going to take a bit of figuring out for Ding.
This capacity crowd still enthralled in this match.
Oh, what a shot that is from Ding. Tapping the table. Appreciation from Ronnie O'Sullivan. Said he had to take his time and work it out, and work it out he did. In fact, he probably learned from a few frames ago when he had a somewhat similar shot where he knew it was going to slide off the second rail. Judged it to perfection. Having extracted himself from what seemed a world of trouble, next task is reversing rolls and putting some pressure on Ronnie.
Somehow or other, he's clipped a red over the pocket, but the green has come to his rescue.
Yeah, it was a speculative attempt, wasn't it, to move the red that's near the right corner. Somehow or other it's gone round the back of it. The full ball kissing the brown, sorry. It's given Ronnie a pretty easy starter here. He dropped nicely on a colour.
One.
Little shake of the head. He doesn't really fancy the brown here, does he? playing it though. Oh, it's a brilliant shot. He deserves something, a good kiss, and that could not be better. Deserves everything he gets for that shot.
5.
Could easily have rolled in behind the green. Taking the bull by the horns.
6.
Split the die for really was.
$13. 14. 21. 22.
'It's a beautiful little shot, little cannon on the red. Shouldn't have a problem.
29.
Just little red along the cushion, and he's opened up the other one
30.
south of the black there, so fast becoming. Chance to close the gap once again.
$37. 38. 45. 46.
'Maybe for the first time this
53.
evening, O'Sullivan won't need more than one bite at the cherry.
$54.
I don't think there's going to be any mistakes this time. He's fully tuned into this. It's been a terrific effort. That brown off the first
60.
red was key to the frame. The rest has been poetry.
61.
Just this black should close the gap.
$68. 69. 76.
So now the crowd wants to see a century.
77.
Yeah, and a couple of nice exhibition shots to boot, don't they? Like that.
84. 85.
Earlier today, O'Sullivan completed his 4-0 win over Mark Davis
92.
with back-to-back centuries.
93.
But this one, if he makes it, has come under different circumstances. When he's involved in a tight
98.
match.
98.
No century, but he made 98 very nicely, and now trails only by 1 frame. Tim leads by 4 frames to 3.
Thank you. Frame 8. Ding Junhui to break.
O'Sullivan has won 3 of the last 4 frames, but still trails 4-3.
Foul. A miss. Ding Junhui 6. Back.
Yeah, it'll be a difficult one this, Clive, won't it, for Brendan Moore?
Yeah, several balls moved.
A bit further over to the right.
Yeah, I think he's right here, Ronnie. He could hit that other red. Yeah, there you see it. He could just get it. Just about scrape the paint off it.
Okay.
He's not really playing to hit any particular red here. Ronnie, there's 3 reds that he can make contact with as long as he catches one of them thin.
Oh, all right, Ding. Yeah. Thanks. Bit further this way.
Nice to see as well that from Ronnie. He's saying to the referee basically there, I think I had a harder shot than this. At this level, it makes all the difference. There's a big difference between 2 inches off the baulk cushion and 3 or 4 inches off it.
One.
It was a natural angle, ran behind the back of the black and the red alongside it.
You just feel that Ding Junhui has to really make the most of this good chance he has here.
5.
In the last 4 frames, he's only had 1 break of 30 to speak of. So,
6.
although he does lead 4-3, just like to punch a few easy balls in just to get the arm flowing again.
$30. 14. 21. 22. 29.
Just came a couple inches short of pace there, so he's going to have to just force this through here. Shouldn't go wrong, but you never know. Yeah,
30.
well played. He's hampered a touch, but shouldn't be a problem potting the black.
$37.
Has gone wrong. Just looking at the line the cue ball's going to take, trying to pot this red. He may have to trust to a bit of luck here. He looks like he's going to cannon the pink.
$38.
I think in the end, Clive, that's exactly what he played there, wasn't it? Just to push the pink towards this left corner, so every credit for that. He played it well.
$44. 45.
Ding can win this frame. He'd be 2 up with 3 to play.
$51. Touching ball.
Clever little shot, wasn't it? Just released the other red in the back of the pack there.
52.
That's the ideal angle on the black here, so this really should be a formality. Just black, red colour. Move ahead, and just one frame away from victory.
$59.
Sorry, I beg your pardon. He does need one more red in
60.
addition.
$66. $67.
Ding is showing his maturity as a match player. His 3-0 lead was reduced to 4-3. He needed to produce a
74.
spurt to put some distance between himself and
75.
O'Sullivan again. And he's done it with this beautifully controlled break.
$82. 83. $90. $91.
He loses position, but that's of academic interest, except for the possibility of the century.
$91.
He falls down on 91, but leads by 5 frames to 3. 2 up with 3 to play.
Welcome back to the final match in Group 1 between Ronnie O'Sullivan and Ding Junhui. Ding had dominated the early exchanges and went into a 3-0 lead. O'Sullivan fought his way back into this game, but Ding once more applied the pressure and is now just a frame away from a place in the semi-finals. The 9th gave O'Sullivan some hope, but he remains a frame away from his rival as we pick up the action in the 10th with Ding at the tape.
O'Sullivan favoured with a fluke, and because the cue ball has not reached the baulk cushion, his first thought is taking on a colour. Not a completely straightforward run to position, mind you.
Yeah, terrific shot. Played for a choice of 2. He's on the one note that he wanted, the one to the left corner.
$6. $11. $12.
You can see why he does get quickly back into it. He doesn't fall
19.
behind all that often, Ronnie O'Sullivan, but as I say, you can see why he gets back into matches so quickly.
20.
He's got a lovely free-flowing style, isn't he, Clive? He just, almost from nowhere. This black goes in, he's on 27. Oh, he's on nothing, yeah.
$27.
The good old curse of the commentator strikes again. My apologies, Ronnie. Just when he looked to get himself going again, he's still hurting. Look at that.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 27.
Sometimes players, especially Ronnie down the years, Clive, there's been some doubts as to whether he's bothered about winning or not. You just look at his reaction after that last black. That tells you all you need to know, doesn't it?
And it's very good to see. There's no doubt in my mind that O'Sullivan has regained his love of the game in full. That was questionable for a year or two. He was deflected by a lot of personal problems, recurrent touches of depression, but I think he's in a good place mentally, and he's loving matches like this.
Well, how well did he hit that? I mean, he's played up for the blue there. I think he's played it that well. He's got so much action into the cue ball. Mind you, he did pot it in the thick side. Oh, terrific shot. I say terrific shot because every shot he plays here, Ronnie, it's potentially his
6.
last. There's pressure on every ball.
7.
Most of his major triumphs have been achieved by front running, but he's proving here that he's not just a front runner. He can dig in and battle, and he's enjoying it. Not round far enough for his intended red.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Tell
12.
you what, that is a brilliant shot. That's quite deliberate to use the blue to block the path through to the red to the right corner there, Clive. That was much better than it looked, wasn't it?
Well, he's made good use of the corner to corner diagonal with the blue at the centre of it.
He's given Ding the same problem, hasn't he? He's not got the same control over this. This is lap of the gods in a sense. All he can do is hit a good safety and hope he gets the cover. Now, is the yellow going to get the cover? I don't think so. Mighty pressure in this one.
Because of the distance and the proximity of cue ball to cushion, this is not a certainty.
One.
Produced a shot from the heavens again there. Deserved a good kiss in the brown. It's not a bad one. His choices. Does he want to risk taking the yellow one, or does he just tuck Ding in behind it?
Well, that was a demonstration of nerve.
Thanks. 3.
Could have had the snooker tight up behind the yellow for the asking, but was prepared to risk missing it in the interests of trying to win the frame at this visit.
4.
Yeah, he's okay here as well. Straight blue to far corner. Do him just fine. So before he played that yellow a few seconds ago, he had a little look up to the commentary box. It was almost as if he was saying, do you think I'm going to tuck in behind the yellow here, do you? No, having none of it.
9. Thanks.
It's a little slack one there. He should still be okay. He can play a little
17.
soft screw against the other red, but he just wants to be careful here. Still needs 2 reds.
18.
O'Sullivan's pot success rate has been climbing the longer the match has gone on.
25. 26.
O'Sullivan's adrenaline is flowing. He's sure of levelling the match
32.
already.
33.
You know it's going to be 5-all.
Opening 2 shots of this break were from another universe, to be quite honest, under the pressure that he is.
40. 41.
He smells blood all right, does Ronnie O'Sullivan at present.
47. 48. 55. 55.
A roar of acclamation as O'Sullivan completes his journey from 5-3 down to 5-all. The momentum is with him for the decider.
Welcome back to the Champion of Champions group final between Ding and O'Sullivan. It's all level after 10 frames, but Ding is at the table, building on a break of 36 in the decider.
The biggest shot of the match coming up here. He's going to be playing full-blooded, the pack of reds, unless that one will pass. It's tight, isn't it? If it does pass, he'll play a cannon on the outside red, but if it doesn't, as I say, it's going to be full-blooded. Plenty of pace. No, he's played the cannon.
Well,
He's cannoned the wrong ball, but he's still on a red to far corner.
Now then, the shot here, as Ding has shown you, is with his cue. Lots of top, bit of left hand side, plenty of pace, 2 cushions, and hopefully into the back of the pack. If this works out, could be all over.
It's not going to be all over in one scoring visit.
Sure, Ding would have taken that when he came to the table. As we said, he horrible red he had to play across the nap into the middle pocket. Sure, he would have taken 50.
Ding Junhui, 50.
He's followed it up with a good safety as well, so he's got the upper hand.
50-0, a good lead, but not beyond rescue for O'Sullivan.
That's a brilliant safety, it really is. What a shot that is from O'Sullivan. He's certainly covered the right side of the table as we see it. Can Ding get through any gap? Catch a red? It appears not. Don't think he can rest on the red, and can he just side of the table? If he's going to play that one, I think he'll have to bend it. Let's just see.
It's okay, thanks.
Yeah, he's going to have to bend it a touch. Now, what damage has he done? He's left one at least. Now, the chance for the counter-attack.
One.
Gripping, isn't it?
Absolutely it is. Having a ball myself here, sitting witnessing this match as these guys are. Young ladies also absolutely engrossed in this. That was well judged from Ronnie.
7.
He was tempted to play for that red that the pink's now covered. Took his medicine, decided to play for a
8.
slightly more difficult one, but and he's still hitting the ball absolutely beautifully under pressure as well. Next couple of shots are going to have a big bearing.
10.
Outcome of this match, because if you can get nice in a colour, get on one of those two reds behind the pink,
11.
a great chance. And that is absolutely A1 perfect.
$16. 17.
It's another beautiful shot. Played it to the inch top side of the blue. Love to be able to play for the red that's touching the pink there, but I'm not sure it's on. The shot will tell us. No, have to play for the bottom red.
22. 23.
O'Sullivan narrowing the gap.
30.
It's only 20 now.
31.
Oh, it was a brilliant shot. Made to look easy. And then he can get this because he's right behind it. If he needs to play it with a little toucher right hand side, he can do it. Yeah, no problem. Now how's the angle on the black?
39.
Oh, he's just about okay, I think. Angle wise it's all right, but is he hampered slightly? Just about okay.
This looks like the key shot
46.
for a winning clearance.
47.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your hats here. This black is the key to this match. Under normal circumstances, it's a 499 out of 500 shot, but not in these circumstances. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful shot.
54. 56.
Ding not expecting to get another chance.
59.
O'Sullivan has slightly overscrewed from the green.
Yep.
So just a glimmer of hope for China's number one.
My word, Ronnie. Screwed that by about 6 inches. Here's the cue ball. It's not easy in the blue.
63.
And the blue is the ball. It would put him 18 in front with 13 on. Here we go.
Blue for the match.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 63.
Wow. The blue has run safe,
Quiet down, please. Thank you.
but I'm sure that when O'Sullivan was perfect on the green, he wasn't expecting another shot.
Yeah, he's got the snooker, but he may not be snookered back here, but he's definitely going to have distance in between white and blue. If Ronnie plays this properly, it's not that difficult, in all honesty, to get the snooker back. But don't play it with screw, just play it with topspin. Well, he played it with screw, I don't know why, because then the white can't stick in behind the black. Okay, he's left what we call a horrible shot in the blue, but Ronnie should have played that last one just with plain ball or topspin, and the white would have stayed behind the black.
Not the time to attempt a long blue when there was every chance of laying a snooker behind either black or pink.
Oh, I'll tell you what a hit that was. He needs the blue to travel a bit further here, Ronnie. Well, one thing I think's certain, Clive, he's going to take it on. I don't think it's in and off, and he's got every chance of landing on the pink as well, so there's value in taking this.
Big test of nerve for Ding. Tough shot, and even tougher to hold for pink. This for the match. What a finish.
Don't know about Ronnie and Ding's heart skipping a beat there, but mine sure did. Now, here we go. Hold on to your hats, your gloves, your scarves, everything. Across the nap. Nice angle, has to be said. If he pots it, he's going to have some sort of shot in the pink. This is huge.
Third chance for O'Sullivan, and the easiest one. For the third time, blue for the match. O'Sullivan has shown massive resolve and composure. It looked as if he might have blown it when he missed his first chance.
5.
But now Ding needs a snooker. It looks as if O'Sullivan has won.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 7.
Just clip the black. Ding Junhui led 3-0, 4-2 and 5-3, but O'Sullivan came back to 5-all and in an incredibly dramatic final frame has snatched victory by 6 frames to 5.